All right, guys, this should be a quick video. If you don't know me, I'm Carlin Hines, the owner and operator of BusyWorksBeats.com. We train over 1 million producers around the world. Some of them going to work with Drake, Kanye West, Post Malone, Ariana Grande, French Montana, Young Thug, Polo G, Trippie Redd, Lil Baby, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, a long list of other artists. And I'm going to show you today my Instagram secret. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it says 1.1 million views in the last 30 days. And if I click on that, then we go to the dashboard and it's a little... but it says 1.1 million views. And then if you click on the 1.1 million views, it breaks it down deeper. Okay, so I'm just going to show you in the last 30 days how to get, sorry, it's like blurry, how to get 1.1 million views. In short, it comes down to this app called ManyChat. And they are an official Meta partner, meaning that anytime I heard the word chatbot, I was like scared for my life. But basically, they're partnered with Meta. So this is an approved app. Okay, partner ManyChat. Okay, partners up with Meta. So you guys could look up that information before you get started. In short, ManyChat basically, let me go to my automations tab. This works for both Facebook and Instagram and other apps like Telegram, WhatsApp. I just use it for Instagram and Facebook. But the gist is when I have like a new piece of content, I'll tell people to do something. So I'll say, comment the word, cord, okay? And when they comment the word cord, it will send them specific information. So let me go inside to show you guys what it looks like. So these are called triggers, similar to like your email list. If you create different triggers, in short, anytime somebody comments on my live stream or my posts, I can also have a different trigger where if they reply to my story, which it should be, I don't know why that's turned off. Let's do it here. And we want specific words and we're going to say cord, okay, or cord chart, okay. And then let's hit save. So basically all of my stories, anytime somebody replies with the word cord, they will receive this specific sequence. So this should also have a message. I don't know why this is turned off. Glad we did this today. Detect specific words, and then we're going to put in cord and then cord chart. Okay, and let's hit create. So now anytime these things happen, if they leave a comment on my post, my reel, or my story, or my they DM me the word cord, what I'll do is I'll make a piece of content and say, hey, if you want a free cord code chart, comment the word cord. So anytime they comment the word cord, it will trigger this next sequence. This is important for the people who are actually going to use ManyChat. When you're in ManyChat, you basically have to send what's called a comment reply. And it only gives you a limited amount of things you could do. So what I do is I send this little text with a little button. And it says, here's your free cord code chart. So they have to click this button. The reason this is important is because once they click this button, you open what's called the 24-hour window. I know it's complicated. This is only on Meta platforms. I don't know why they do it this way. Okay, but now that they've engaged with that button, you can now message them for the next 24 hours with more stuff. So here we can be a little more elongated about our process. And you guys could try this out. If you go to my Instagram, it's BusyWorksBeats, and just comment or DM the word cord, and then you'll see this whole process. So we'll have your name and say, hey, your name, here's your free cord code chart. And then I'll send you the picture of the cord code chart. And then here's my upsell. It says, do you feel stuck when you're making melodies? And then I have a link to my course. Okay, and so if they click this, it opens up a hyperlink to my actual website. I think I can open this up for you guys to see. So once they click that button, it goes straight to the sales page for the course right here for 29 bucks. So that's a way to not only upsell people, but to get them more engaged with your brand, okay, over time using automation, because you're going to say the same thing to the next customer anyway. You might as well just automate it. After that, it says, do you want a free interval chart? And then they could say yes. And this yes will open up a whole nother chat sequence. Okay, so if they hit yes, then it unlocks this message here, which is the thing I promised. And then another upsell here where it leads to another course. And then it waits 10 seconds. And then it sends another message that says, if you guys want to join the email list, give me your email. So the system knows that they're about to enter their email. And basically you can set it up to where you tie this up to HubSpot, and HubSpot will gather the data from your Instagram DM without you creating an opt-in page, without you, sending people off of the platform, the app. You could do all of this in your Instagram DM, and it saves so much friction. Okay, so that's something that I highly recommend you guys get into. Now, one caveat for people who are actually on the platform is make sure you guys go to contacts, select all your contacts, go to bulk actions, and make sure you export the PSID, because you can use these PSIDs for ads. If you ever run Meta ads or Facebook ads, you instead of like running everybody's email, you can just copy and paste those PSIDs, which is basically everybody's social ID, and you could target those specific people. So this has like 8,000 benefits. For one, you get a greater reach because people are engaging. So it sends the signal to Instagram that your content is actually interesting. So it actually pushes your Instagram story to more followers. Same with the posts and reels as well. Okay, so the more shares you get, the more DM activity you get, the more Instagram looks at. And you guys can look up the interview with the Instagram CEO to hear from the horse's mouth himself, so to speak. Anyhow, once you export, what I like to do is delete the contacts because I don't need these for anything. Okay, so I don't use their broadcast feature, so I'm going to delete these contacts. The reason that's important is because this will always keep your billing below, different tiers. So you always want to go in and make sure you're deleting those contacts so you don't get billed for contacts that you're never going to use anyway, from my perspective. Okay, so that is the secret. And yeah, so, some things you guys can understand is I wish I could show you like stats. But if, the Instagram stories will go from like reaching 200 people to reaching 2,000 or 20,000 people. The Instagram post will go from, showing only like 500 people to 5,000, 50,000 people. It ups it because, again, it sends the signal to Instagram that people are engaging with your content. And on top of that, you're not trying to sell everybody on your Instagram bio link. All the sales stuff happens in the DM, which is where they'd rather have it. Like if I ran a platform, would I want people just spam in the comments talking about how to buy my thing, or would I want them to do that in private? And it's the latter. So we have to think from the perspective of Instagram. Anyway, go check out ManyChat. I'm not going to talk you guys this head off. I feel like I'm missing something. And if I feel like I'm missing something, it's going to bother me. But also, let me show you guys too, one thing you can do on Instagram. So let's say I have a specific keyword trigger, like this thing here. What I can do is click in the top right and I can convert channels. And basically with the click of a button, I can now convert all of this over to Facebook triggers. So I have my Instagram set up to where it also posts to Facebook. So anything I post on Instagram, I want the same people to access that on Facebook. So we're going to click channel, Facebook, duplicate and convert. I'll show you guys how easy it is. So it copies all your stuff basically. And then you can go in here, click the trigger, and all you have to do is set up the triggers. So anytime, I'm just going to set up a fake one here, but we're going to put any post specific words. Let's say we want the word dog, okay? Or the emoji. Also, you want to include emojis as well, because some people, they don't type words, they just use emojis. So we want both dog emojis, okay? Because the emoji I can't speak. The emoji auto populates on people's phones when they type stuff. So you want to include all the emojis for dogs or dog. Hit save. Also, I want track first level comments only. And then all I have to do on Facebook is a lot easier than Instagram. I'm just going to set the message to dog. Same thing here. I'm not trying to bore you guys to tears about the technicals, but I'm just showing you how easy this stuff is. Create. So now we have those two triggers and it will trigger the rest of the sequence just from somebody commenting or sending a message with the word dog. So now our Instagram activity matches our Facebook activity with a click of a button. Very, 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 very simple. Let's get into the stats and then we'll wrap this up because I didn't realize how technical this video would be. So here we have 66 click-through rate with 2,000 people running that sequence. This one ran 2,000 runs and it has 50% click-through rate. So try to get your emails at 50% click-through rate. It's a lot easier to do it on here. I wish it would tell us in the last, I guess that's total. All right, so, and then you can kind of see which keywords people lean towards, like free, they lean towards that a little bit more. All right, so again, from that, it's just measuring your stats and effectiveness, but that's the key. It's called ManyChat, and subscribe if you're new. Peace out, guys.